Hello everybody and welcome to T-Race Circle Track Racing League Street Stock Division race number 1. Tonight the drivers will be running 60 laps at Lakeland USA International Speedway. Let's go down your run down your lineup. Starting on pole number 13, Axel Benoit. And to his outside, number 15, Jeff Clifton. Starting in row number 2 on the inside, and third will be number 11, Casey Flowers. And fourth, Chris Hull. Fifth, we'll go to Landon Falkenberg. And to his outside, starting 6th, will be Taylor Simmons. Joshua Gatta starts 7th, and Chris Richards starts 8th. Rounding out your field in 7th will be Trey Simmons. As we're getting ready to go racing here at Lakeland USA. Green flags out and they're underway. As into turn 1, Jeff puts it nose ahead. As into the wall goes Chris Hull and Taylor Simmons. Jeff still has the nose ahead through 3 and 4, as now it's even back up. Loose off the corner for Chris Flower. Axel Benoit and Jeff Clifton side by side. Jeff gets loose, runs into Axel and up into the wall, but they'll stay side by side here. As Axel and Jeff have been battling it out. Down into turn 1. Axel and Jeff still side by side. As back further, the 21 of Landon Falkenberg looks to the outside of the 11, now back to the inside. He looks to the inside and he'll get there. He'll put his nose in there. He gets a little loose on the entry to the corner. As now they're side by side. Both groups are side by side. Into the corner. Coming out. Oh, up by the wall. Jeff and Chris. Not Chris. Casey Flower goes around. That'll bring out the caution. Casey Flower goes around. We got caution flag out. Axel only comes to pick up the field. As let's go see what happened there on that as we're in exiting turn 2 here with Casey Flower, as he'll just send it in a little too far for his car to handle. Gets loose up by the wall, tries to get back in it and spins and runs into the right rear of the 9 car, but no big harm there. As let's jump back to the caution and see what's going on. As now we're back here with the caution. And Jeff Clifton will be entering the pits here. Will anyone follow him into the pits? Yes. The number 9 of Joshua Gatta will also follow him into the pits. Axel Benoit leads us right now. Falkenberg, 2nd, 3rd, Hull, 4th, Simmons, 5th will also be Richards, not also Simmons. 7th, not 7th, 6th. I don't even know where I'm getting my numbers at this point. 6th will be the 11 of Casey Flowers, who went around there. 77 of Trey Simmons starts 7th. 8th is the 15 of Jeff Clifton. And rounding out your field for this restart will be the 9 of Joshua Gata. I don't know how to say his name. I might ask him in the future. As it looks like the leaders are wanting to go 1 to green this time. As lights out on the pace car, we are 1 to green. As coming to a stripe and green flag is out, we're underway. Once again, Axel Lloyd gets a jump over Falkenberg. Chris Hull gets in the back of him. As they go around, carnage in the back. As that'll bring out yellow flag once again. Let's go see the replay on that because I completely missed it. So let's go jump along board the number 35 machine of Chris Hull and see what started that. As we're here on the restart, riding alongside along with Chris Hull. As you can see, into turn 1, looks like contact, and then the 21 just not leaving enough room. They wreck up in front of the field. As let's go check a view from one of the cars further back in the field. As we're riding along here with Joshua, as in the turn 1 you can just see the wreck starting, all the braking, and then into the wall Jeff and Chris Richards go. As that is what happened. Let's come back to the restart. As we are now 1 to green here. Axel Lane, Taylor Simmons will be your front row. Casey Flowers and Chris Hull. Then it'll be Trey Simmons and Joshua with Clifton and Richards riding out your field. Axel gets a good jump off the restart. As Chris Hull on the outside. Taylor Simmons seems to be having pressure from the 35 and 11 cars. As the 35 gets loose and comes back and reconnecting, he's up into the wall. As now Taylor Simmons is under pressure from the 11 car. Axel Benoit starting to run away with this one at the moment. As now Casey looking to clear Simmons. Flowers takes second. Clifton looking for third. Clifton will clear and take third. Jeffrey Clifton up to third after pitting. 2 restarts to go. Or 2 cautions to go, I mean. 15 laps down in this one. As he looks like he got a little loose there. As we have kind of single filed out back in the pack. 21 of Falkenberg way back. Axel Benoit leads us. The number 11 Flower has pressure from Jeff. Jeff goes to the inside. Not quite enough, but back here, Joshua looks to get around Simmons. Joshua to fourth. As up ahead, it is a 3-way battle for the lead now. As they go around, Jeff cannot seem to be finding a way around this 11 machine. As Axel White seems to be getting a much better run than caution flags out. I have no idea what it's for. Let's go see if we can find a replay real quick, as we'll be back with the caution if we can't find a replay. As the caution is with the 77 of Trey Simmons coming off corner 2. He gets loose and then overcorrects and into the wall as he wrecks it, and that's what the caution was for. So let's jump back to the restart. As we're back here with the restart, you can see as Chris Richards and Trey Simmons are in the pits now, getting some tires. Axel Anoint pole sitter still sits first. Second is Casey Flower. Third, Jeff Clifton. Fourth, Joshua Gatto. Fifth will be Taylor Simmons. Sixth, Chris Hall. Seventh, Trey Simmons. Eighth, Chris Richards. And ninth will be Falkenberg once he gets back on the track, as he has entered the pits. Falkenberg going in for a pit stop. Lights out on the pace car. We will be going green this time, as Chris Richards is catching up to the field. As we're coming and green flag is out, we're underway. Axel Anoint leads us into turn 1 as they're wrecking behind him. To 9 and 96 wrecking, and that should bring out a yellow, as the yellow flag is out. As Axel Anoint will lose the lead due to the caution, and Falkenberg comes out of nowhere and runs into the 96 of Taylor Simmons. Let's go watch the replay of what caused that one. As we're here going into turn 1, Taylor just gets in the left rear of the 9 car, who collects him, and then that sends Taylor around. And then what was the 21 car thinking? Maybe he was trying to avoid him. Let's go jump along with the 21 car here and see what he saw. As we're along board here with the 21 car, as he comes around, looks like he tries avoiding it and just runs into the 96 of Taylor Simmons. Let's jump up to restart now, as we get ready to go racing once again here. Your restart order will be Casey Flowers, Axel Anoint, Jeffrey Clifton, Chris Hall, Trey Simmons, Chris Richards, Joshua Gatto, Landon Falkenberg, and the 96 of Taylor Simmons, who almost loses it trying to catch up to the field. We are 1 to green. Axel Anoint way up by the wall there. Taylor Simmons getting his lap back. We're getting ready to go racing here. And out of 4, green flag is out, we're underway. Casey Flowers with a good jump on the restart. Axel Benoit on the outside as the 81 car and the 21 car go around up front. As yellow flags back out, Jeff Clifton will claim the 3rd spot, and the caution will be for the 81 car as he just spun around, and we'll show you that real quick. As going into turn 1 here, looks like he gets a little help from Trey Simmons, goes around, and then Falkenberg right after him gets contact from 9 car and goes around. As let's jump back up to the restart right now. Lights out on the pace car. We're going green here. Green flag is out and we're underway. Casey Flowers with the lead. Jeff Clifton, Axel Benoit into turn 1. It looks like it will be single fileless. Chris Hull having connection issues. Jeff Clifton down to the inside. Jeff Clifton looking for the lead. As down the front stretch, the front 3 are nose to tail. Axel Benoit runs wide there. As Clifton looks to the inside. Jeff Clifton gets a run as they're wrecking in the background in the grass. Jeff side by side with the 11 car. 15, 11 side by side. As there was some wrecking going on in the background. You could hear some cars wrecking in the back. You can see the smoke cloud left from the cars. As nose to tail for the top 3. It looks like Trey Simmons and Taylor Simmons might have been involved in that. As we are over halfway into this one already. The smoke cloud's still there from when they were wrecking. It's Axel Benoit now looking to make a move on the 11 car. Flowers under attack from Benoit. Benoit looks to the inside, does not get a run. Chris Richard looks to go around Falkenberg. Falkenberg gives him a little bump. Falkenberg roots him up and he goes around. That might bring out a caution here. Has no caution for that. As Jeff is starting to run away with this one. Falkenberg sits 4th. 5th goes to Joshua. 6th is Taylor. 7th, Chris. 8th is Trey. Jeff all alone up front. Axel Benoit hard into the wall. Has no caution as he'll start reversing. Axel Benoit reversing down the track. Chris Richards gets by. He'll back straight up into the track and then get going forwards again. As Axel Benoit has fallen all the way back to 8th. Axel Benoit hard into the wall. Let's go get a replay of that real quick. As he went hard head on into the wall. As riding along board with the 13 car here. Can see he's real loose, real loose, real loose. and just turns straight up into the outside wall, and then just decides to reverse down the track. So let's jump back to the current race. We're back here on lap 40, entering 41 now. Jeffrey Clifton still leading us as Axel Benoit looking to make past Trey Simmons for 7th. Axel Benoit will clear Trey. And now the leaders are looking to chase them down. Taylor Simmons looking to get around Chris Richards. Now the 9 car of Joshua underneath the 21 of Falkenberg. Falkenberg real loose, it's smoke coming off his back tire. Contact! 9 car goes around. Still green. And yellow flag is out for the 9 car. As Trey Simmons will get the lap back. Also, cars might be looking to pit here. Cars might be looking to pit. And let's go take a look back at that and then show you who's on pit road, if anyone. As you can see here, Falkenberg gets loose. Joshua Agata goes to the inside. Contact is made and he goes around, causing the caution to come out as he spins that thing back around. Let's go jump up to see who is pitting and who's staying out. As pit road has now opened up. Now they've opened up. Pit roads have now opened up. As 7th place, Axel Benoit heads down pit road. Trey Simmons also will follow him down pit road. Clifton, Flowers, Falkenberg, Richards, Simmons, Gata. The whole field goes down pit road here. As Axel Benoit off pit road first. Looks like 4 tires for the cars up front. Trey Simmons comes off, followed by Jeff, Casey, Landon. Chris looks like he's gonna beat out. Chris will beat out Joshua, and then Taylor will round out your field. Coming off the pits here. As Trey Simmons, T-Ray wants to get his lap back. As they line up here. Jeff Clifton will be starting up front. Flowers, 2nd, 3rd, Falkenberg, 4th, Richards. 5th will be Gata, 6th, Simmons, 7th, Axel Benoit. Around the field will be T-Ray. In the 77, Chris Hull has disconnected from this race. As they go side by side. We're going to be going green this time. As we're ready to go racing, Axel Benoit was far back. Taylor Simmons far back. Same with Chris Richards. Top 4 right close. As green flags out, Clifton with a great jump. Falkenberg looks to take over 2nd. And Taylor Simmons now. Axel Benoit will be looking to follow Simmons through, but not able to do it. As now Taylor Simmons is the one on the outside. Axel Lenoy looks underneath him. Simmons gets a little loose off the corner there. And now we have a pass for second. Falkenberg now has Flowers to his inside. Falkenberg loose. No contact surprisingly made there. As Flowers will take second. Falkenberg looking to do the switchback. Not successful, as now he's going to lose some ground to the 11 car. Axel Lenoy way wide back there. As now he works on the 9 car. Axel Lenoy will look to the inside here. Does he get the run? No, as he'll fall back behind him. Luce gets the 21. As T-Ray in his own part of the track, all the way in the back. As we got 3 cars under a blanket here. Falkenberg now has pressure from Joshua. Landon has pressure from Joshua now. Axel Lenoy looks high as Landon Falkenberg disappeared. Axel Lenoy will look and he'll be underneath. Into one, Axel Lenoy scares the 9 car up. And it looks like as into the wall goes the 9 car of Joshua. Still side by side here, and Axel Lenoy will not clear him. Axel Lenoy now looking to set his sights on Falkenberg in the 21. T-Ray parks it in the pits for now. He might be done with this one as Jeff Clifton looking to lead another lap. 55 down. 5 to go. And we're just running down the field. Taylor Simmons all alone, same with Chris Richards. As Jeff Clifton has built up a 1.3 second gap over first. And a 3 second gap over third. Big run off the corner for Axel Lenoy. As now he's to the tail of the 21 car. He'll let way off there. Huge run off the corner for the 13 car. As the 21 car, Axel Lenoy gets underneath him. Axel Lenoy underneath the 21 car. And the 21 goes around. 9 into the back. Got it around, and caution flag will come out. As we'll have a green-white checkered here. As let's go look at that replay real quick. As it looked like the 21 car came down across the nose of the 13 car, and it caused the 21 to get spun out, checkup, and then the 9 car wrecks because of the checkup. As let's go check that out and see what actually happened. As we're gonna ride along board the 9 car here, see what actually happens. As Axel Lenoy looks to be under there. And then on the way off the corner, it looks like the 21 car, Falkenberg, comes down and just gets turned. As let's go check out another angle of that. As into the corner here, you can see Axel Lenoy right there, and just contact made. Unfortunate, and the 9 car, Joshua, gets the worst of it out of all 3. As that puts Axel Benoit up to third. As let's jump up to the restart here. As no lights out on the pace car, yet they're ready to go racing. Trey Simmons out of the pits. Lights out on the pace car. We'll have a green-white checkered finish here. As Axel Benoit and Jeff Clifton get a good jump. Axel Benoit goes up high to block. That gives the 11 car Casey Flowers a chance to dive underneath. Axel Benoit now battling on around the outside of the 11 car. Flowers and Benoit as Clifton calling to the white flag. Benoit will fall back to third. As now Simmons looked underneath. White flag is out. As in the 3 and 4 for the last time, Falkenberg loose. Simmons looks to go around the outside. Run for the 96 car as the 21 of Falkenberg will keep it. And he'll finish in 4th. 5th will go to 9 of Joshua. 6th, Taylor Simmons. 7th, Chris Richards. And 8th will be Trey. Axel Benoit wrecking. Everyone just wrecking after the finish. But your winner, Jeff Clifton, followed by the 11 car. And then the 13 car of Axel Benoit. 11 car of Casey Flowers finishes second. Axel Benoit just destroying his car out here today. The point standings, Jeffrey Clifton with 43 points. Casey Flowers 42. Axel Benoit 41. 4th will be Landon Falkenberg 40. Joshua Gaddy got 39. Taylor Simmons 38. 7th goes to Chris Richards with 37. 8th will be Richard Simmons with 36. And rounding out your field, Chris Hull with 35 points. As that'll do it here tonight. Thank you folks for coming. I hope you have a good night. See you next time.